We had a question here. Ein Mikra Yotzeh Midei Peshuto. What does that mean? It's a halachic term. Why? Because we use drushas and the midos shator and dreshas bahem in order to derive actual halachas, right? So you would have thought that maybe this pasuk only means like the drasha as it says. They use a gzera shava, but the pasuk still means what it says usually. That's all it's talking about. The verse has a halachic weight, except for one particular case where it really doesn't mean make people think it means. And that's the Yibum case. It says vayah b'chor asher teleid. You would have read it. It says that that this woman who's been engaged in levirate marriage, so she's now married to her former brother-in-law, is now her husband. So it says the oldest son that she will give birth to will be called upon the name of the dead man. That's the way people understand it, but that's not what it says. That's, let's say, Christian translations have it. It says vayah b'chor, means the b'chor is the one who has to do the yibum. And it says asher teleid, when she gives birth, as the guy accomplishes this levirate marriage, the brother who did this is the heir now to everything his dead brother has. That's all it means. Yakum al shem achiv hameth. Doesn't mean that they named the first child after the man who died, and now it's as though a continuation of that man. 100% not. That guy doesn't count. It means that that dead man's property falls to only one of his brothers. Why is that an afkamina? Let's say the man died with 4 brothers, and he himself was the firstborn. That means his property will now become of that of his father's estate if his father's still alive, so the father gets everything. But eventually that property will then be filtered down to the 4 surviving brothers. Mm-hmm. The father's not around, so everything that guy had will now go to his 4 brothers. I think someone tried to come in. Okay, we have someone else here. So that property goes to the 4 brothers. That's what happens if a person dies without any heirs and Yibum doesn't happen. Mm-hmm. But if one brother steps up and gets Yibum, then the entire property of the deceased brother goes to the one brother who performed evil. It's all his. That's what it means. That's what the pasuk means. And that case is in Mikra. That's Mikra Yotzeh Midei Peshuto. That's the one example Chazal have, but that's it. So, yeah, like I said, it's a halachic term. That answers that question.